everyone, and welcome back to another Ooblets video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different as I want to talk about updates. The port forward update has just come out, and yet Ooblets still has so much that can be added to the game. And today I want to talk about 10 of those things that I would like added. Now some of these are going to be story related and other of them are gameplay, so let's get started. Number 1 is a conclusion to the mystery can mystery, because that was something that was hinted at in the very first game. It's one of the very first things you do is pick up these mystery cans, and yet we were never told who did it, why did it, how did it, what is the purpose of this, why do I have to keep cleaning it up, and by the end game, we honestly don't really need the mystery cans to get fish bait. I get so much obsidian that it's just more logical for me to use that as to make the bait because it makes a bunch. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is something we get a conclusion of, especially because we don't really need the mystery cans anymore. I'm past that point in this game. But what I do need is an answer to the mystery. Number 2 is to meet the High Council. We keep hearing about this High Council and how they don't want us to be of an official town, and they want to dismember us and take all our funding. Do we get funding from them? I don't know. Take away all our privileges and stuff. But we never actually get to see them. And I think it'd be really cool to get to actually interact and meet with the High Council, whether that be in another city where they're at or they come to visit us for one of the story plays. I just think that would be really cool and would be something I would like to see added to the game. Another thing I would like to see is a conclusion to these doors. I want to be able to open them and see what's on the other side. These doors are scattered all throughout Badgetown, and I think it'd be really cool to see what's behind them. If they're other people's rooms or whatever it is, I want in. Next is the internet. That is the whole purpose of the game. Our goal is to get the Ooblets tower up, and despite having done all the Ooblets, it's still not running. It was kind of disappointing to get done with the update and realize this was not the Ooblets update. But that also means that there's still a lot more gameplay for this game, and I'm excited to see what happens with that. Hopefully we'll get to chat with some people online and play mini games and do who knows what else, but I'm excited for the Ooblets to come into Ooblets. Speaking of other worlds, there's a world that we have yet to really hear much about, but that exists. If you go into the Alchemac and scroll all the way down, I have some Ooblets here that are from elsewhere. Now, I have no clue where elsewhere is, or if it's an actual place, but knowing that we have places like Nullware, I'd imagine elsewhere is an actual area, and hopefully one that will be added soon. I'm super excited to see yet another world, and hopefully it is connected maybe with the High Council, because that would be cool if the High Council lived in elsewhere and we had to go to elsewhere to talk to the High Council and get the Ooblet tower up and stuff. I think that'd be really fun, and then we'd finally get to see those Ooblets that we just don't have access to outside dance battling for them. Speaking of dance battle, something that I was surprised wasn't already in the game was dance battles between the 4 different clubs. Right now, I feel like being part of a club doesn't serve any real purpose. Like, we get stuff from all the clubs. So, supposedly, I'm part of this club, which I can't remember the name of because it's not that important to the game, but it doesn't mean anything. I don't get any benefits or anything out of it. So, I would love to see actual club dance battles where we get to dance with our club members to defeat other clubs, or just anything honestly related to being part of the club, just so that decision, which is one of the very first you make in the game, feels even more important than beyond just getting your first Ooblet. Okay, you come in here and you see all my spooky furniture. Some of it's spooky, some of it's not. But imagine if we could make custom furniture. Decide in the colors of the wallpaper, maybe download images off of Google and get to put those on our wall. Pick colors out, just be able to make completely custom furniture of ourselves. Now, this is something that I don't think is actually going to be added to the game, but just an idea that to put out there, something that'd be cool. And I don't think it needs to be all furniture that's customizable. I think it should be just a select few that we can actually, do up ourselves. Maybe have a machine that makes the furniture and then another that paints it or dyes it any way we want. I just think it would be really cool to have even more customization in the game. And that goes beyond just furniture. I would also love to see it with clothing, being able to have more custom clothing than what we have in the game right now. Just all these little things added together to make something really cool, and that way we can have truly unique houses and characters. But I don't just want to make furniture and clothing. I would also like to be able to make seeds. Right now, we're completely dependent on mead seed and money to make more money. And also, growing plants doesn't really make you that much of a profit. You get more profit off of selling other things and doing other stuff than selling the plants and stuff. So I think it would be really cool if we could actually just make our own seeds. For those who don't want to, they can just buy the seeds. But for some of us who would like to make seeds in mass, or always have these farms running and stuff, it would be really cool to just be able to have one seed put in and then over time be able to fill an entire farm with the same seed without really having to buy anything. So that's something I would love to see added into the game, and something I think would actually fit the game's style pretty well. This next thing is another thing I'm not sure if this game actually needs, but I still think would be kind of cool, which is a proper calendar and seasons. Right now, during Christmas and also during Halloween in our IRL, we get special events for Halloween and Christmas. But it would be cool if those were common events that were done up in a season. Kind of like how Stardew Valley does it with their month and then their different festivals and stuff. That way we can trick or treat more often, get those cool things outside, just waiting an entire year for them. Also, I think it would be cool if we had different Ooblets be popular during different seasons, which encourages us to play the game more, look forward to different seasons, kind of like how the Waddle Ooblet is only shown during winter. Also, getting snow is really hard, and getting the Wobble Ooblets even harder. And it'd be nice if there was just an entire season of snow where they were really easy to get. Also, why was my Ooblet moonwalking? You okay, bud? I think he's fine. Now, this should surprise no one. What is this? I don't know, but I'm hoping that there will be a shop in which we can sell things ourselves, because that would be cool, especially if we can do like custom furniture and stuff like that. One idea connected to the custom furniture is that the store is actually connected to the internet, and therefore we can, sell our furniture, custom-made furniture, to other players, and we can buy custom-made furniture from others. That could be cool. Another idea is that this could be selling Ooblets. We can sell our own Ooblets to the town folk or to other people, so we can make money off of spare Ooblets. Or I would also be happy with this becoming a store that sells us Ooblets that we might be struggling to get. So that way we come here, especially for early game players who don't have all the stuff to catch an Ooblet, maybe they just buy them. I don't know. There's a lot of things that this store could be, but the one I'm hoping for the most is that it becomes a store where we personally get to sell things. And finally, I want to be able to make best friends, because I'm sad that Mildew can't be my best friend. And there's like the sticker collection that suggests that we can make best friends, and I don't know. I don't know what being best friends entails. All I know is that Mildew will be mine. I gave him this balloon, which marks him as my best friend, and so far that's the closest thing I can do to making him my best friend. But I would love to be able to make it official actually in-game. So that is the thing I hope most will be added. Like, I hope that's next update, because I've been waiting to make best friends for ages, and I'm super excited for that to become a thing. And yeah, those are 10 things that I hope become added to Ooblets. Let me know in the comments if you also want any of these things, or if you have something else in mind that you think should be added into the game. Also, let me know what part of this game is your favorite so far. Is it the Ooblets you can catch? Is it the fishing? Is it the different towns? Is it the quests? I'm really curious what keeps people playing this game. For me, I think it has to be just the collectability of it. I love having to collect every single Ooblet and all the crops and stuff and unlocking everything. Part of me really likes and enjoys doing that, and I think that's my favorite aspect of this game. But yeah, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye!